Hey friends, welcome back to I was about to say Skyrim. Nope, we're not in Skyrim, we're in Myst. Kinda miss Skyrim actually. But anyway, we're focusing on Myst, and it looks like it's dawn right now. So we should be able to have plenty of light once we finish this puzzle. The puzzle being, we're trying to get into the Stoneship Age, which is located inside this ship. But since it is in the water, we can't get to it. So, through a series of puzzles that, to be honest with you, I don't quite remember how to solve them. Hopefully I'll figure it out as I go along. We will be able to make this ship come out of the water. I haven't entered this is the planetarium. I haven't entered this place at all yet because it was no point in going in there just now because I wasn't solving the Stoneship Age. But this seal, I think, is your hint that it is connected to the ship, because if you notice, that same seal is located on this crow's nest of the ship. So I think that's supposed to be aha, those two things must be connected, yes. And it's actually been several weeks since I last played this, and I'm just now remembering that I have to go inside and go up there into the tower. Alright, can we see? Looks like we should be able to see, but it's been glitching on us every single time, almost every single time I've come up here. Ah, look at there, it works this time. Alright, so we can see the ship. Now we are in the right position. And the key to get in is a series of dates. Alright. Let me write these down. Where's my notebook? My notebook. Ah, there you are. Alright, so I have these dates written down in my notes. And let's go to the planetarium. That's where we'll be able to use the notes, the dates, I mean. I was particularly curious about that October 11th, 1984 date, because that's the only normal sounding date on the list. The rest of them are, you know, 1207 and 9791 year dates. But I couldn't find anything that was like a cool trivia about that date, why it was chosen. Probably is a reason, but I can't figure it out. Alright, very small room, yes. And I think we're supposed to push this button. Yeah, so that it's dark. Let me chill out in this easy chair. Whoa! What? Why am I floating above the chair? That has never happened to me before that I remember. Why did that happen? Alright, I went down. Give me down. Let's try that again. I think. Aren't you? Okay, grab it and pull it down. Okay. Alright, so first date. We have October. How do we do this? Okay, that's easy enough. October 11th, 1984. Ooh, too much. 19. Whoa, there you are. 1984, and the time is 10:04 a.m. 10:04 a.m. So we push that button now. This blinking one. And we're supposed to take note of this. Actually, let me go show you something first before we mess around with this more. This will probably stay put, I think. Why do I float in the sky? Stop doing that. It's weird. Alright, that's bizarre. Alright, I have not given you a chance to look at these things. These are significant they actually represent different constellation patterns that you can see when you're entering dates in the planetarium. So let's just make note of these shapes. And we want to see which shape corresponds with the dates that are given. So I'm pretty sure that 1984 date matches not the emu, not the snake. Is it this leaf? I think it's a maple leaf. That's kind of what it looked like to me, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to write maple down. And let's go back. Okay, grab it. Yeah, I could see that, it being like that. Maple leaf shape. Let's just go with that for now. Next is January 17th, 1207. Wow, it makes big jumps. At 5:46 a.m. Okay, green button. What could that be? Maybe that's like the head of the snake and it's like zigzaggy like that. Or maybe it's the emu. Emu, maybe. I'm going to write down snake and emu. We can try one or the other. Alright, last one. November. That looks like a spider, maybe? I don't know. Let's go back and look. No floating. Don't make me float! That's a weird glitch. I don't think it's the eye. You know, that can't be the emu. The emu is facing this way, and that other one had something that way. So, yeah, I think that's the snake. That makes sense. Look at those two little dots for eyes. I'm pretty sure that was the maple leaf was the first one. Spider. I think that's the spider. Or an anchor. Either a spider or an anchor. It's not an arrow. Okay. Crossing out emu. We'll just say spider. Maybe anchor. Now, is there a particular order I need to enter these in? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Let's just enter them in the order that they were listed. So, the maple leaf. Oh, actually, while we're here, I just got distracted by what I see between the trees over there. Here's an interesting little thing that they added for the realMyst version. We have this grave site here and the name Tiana written on it. And I have not read these myself, but there were a series of books that were published by the Miller brothers, I think. Rand and Robin Miller, the creators of this game. I could be wrong about that. I thought they wrote them. Maybe they didn't. But in those books you hear that Tiana is the name of Atris's mother. So His mother must have lived here with him and Catherine and his boys for a time. That's kind of cool. Alright, so the maple leaf. Maple leaf. Okay. Snake. And, spider? Let's see. Yeah, I did it! Sweet! Alright, so as you can see, the little ship mimicked the big ship out here. And they both rise up out of the water. That's a pretty cool puzzle. I like it. Nice. I like ships. Oh, okay, let's see here. There was some kind of Easter egg about this ship. You should be able to get up into the crow's nest if you finnick your way around these lines. Excuse me. Let's see if I can. Whoa! Did I do it? Yes! I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay. Now how do I get over there? How do I get up there? Am I supposed to be able to walk across this rope? Am I tightrope walking? Oh my word! That's so cool! Okay, let me get in there. What is here? What is here? Ooh, cool! And, oh yeah, who are these guys supposed to be? What show was that? Oh, come on, what show is that? Mythbusters show? I think those are the guys from Mythbusters. I'll have to fact check that. Yeah, that's them. That's exactly what they look like. Anyway, that's cool. And then if you've played further on in the Myst series, then you will recognize that as a moiety knife from the Riven game. That's neat. Cool. I like Easter eggs. That's neat. Alright, how do I get out of here? You just jump, I guess. Very simple. Oh wow! It says a fan! Can I shut this door? Can I lock myself in here? No, it does not want me to lock myself in here. Alright, let's go. This world is almost always dark, if I remember correctly. And it's always, excuse me, always raining. Cheery looking place. Alright. So we're on board at what looks like the exact same type of ship we were on in Myst Island, except it appears to be completely built into this rock. And it's full of water. We can't get down in there. Alright, this is the most interesting looking place over here, so let's visit this. Oh look! That looks like the front of the ship! How bizarre! I like that effect of the water dripping off the roof. Oh dear. We have flooding issues all over the place. have a key, but it's chained to this pathway. Is that the key? Do we need the key for this? I don't know. And I want to get down there, but it's full of water and I have no scuba diving gear. Look at the effect of water, the rain on the water. I love that. Alright, what we got over here? More flooding! Oh my goodness! I'm just realizing that I came here without having read Atris's journal. Oh no! What if I needed something? Oh no, what if I needed some kind of note? Some kind of clue? Ah! I can't believe I forgot to do that. It sounds like a pumping. Something is pumping. Let's go back and check and see what effects might have been made. Nothing there. Ooh! This place is cleared out now. But it's very dark. Where is this taking me? Oh wow. This is nice. This has to be Cyrus's room. I do like his decorating choices. Most grand. He always has the very nicest of beds. That's a strange looking planet. And he always has fancy little doodads. Like this. That's cool. Who wouldn't want that on their desk? Oh, wow. No, I want to get a better look. Let me see better. I wish I could zoom in. What are these? Ink bottles? That looks like a knife or a very over-the-top letter opener. Or poison. Maybe it's poison. I'm gonna go with poison. Oh, look, another fancy little planet. Money. Jewels. Yes, he has the important things of life in his rooms. Fancy cloth for all his expensive clothing needs. Oh, this is empty. Yes, that's what I want. Got my red paper now. Anything by the bed? Any secret drawer by the bed? Doesn't appear to be. Crest you have here. That's nice. It's all over the place. Strange picture. Alright, well there doesn't seem to be much to this room aside from just more indicators of his personality. But it's kind of tame. Let's go back to that doohickey up above and see what pushing one of the other buttons does, if it drains any other locations in this world. But first, let's go to the other, over here. We haven't explored this area yet. The front end of the ship. Oh, okay. We can get down there too. Let's hold on. Let's keep going up here and see what we can see. I'm sure Atris had some really interesting things to say regarding this world. He probably had something to say about this telescope, too. Nothing of interest appears to be visible. Well, that's the lighthouse. Let's just leave it on the lighthouse. That is not pointed at the lighthouse. I like the rain and the water, but this place is very bleak. Alright, let's go into this passageway. No. Oh, Atris. Not Atris. I'm sorry, Atris. I do not mean to compare you to your ugly son, Akinar. Akinar, your taste... I mean, why? Why? Why would you choose this as your lighting... for your lighting needs? That has a skull on it. He's got poison sitting here on his table. And antlers. Creepy face masks. And why are these things swinging? We're in a rock, aren't we? What could possibly be making these things swing? There's no wind. That's unusual for Akinar. Why? Why? What is the point of this? Well, let's see. I don't know. I don't want to know what's in your creepy drawers. Well, he likes maps. That's interesting. Maybe he explored other places in this world and he made maps of them. I don't know, because I didn't take the time to read Oh! Okay, this must be the other half of that note that I found in Cirrus's room. You remember he had that secret drawer, or not secret, but he had that drawer under his bed that had another half of that note. I'll have to piece those two together so we can read it. Clearly it's talking about marker switches on the island, so on position, final step. Interesting. Okay. That was in this drawer. What was in the bottom drawer? Another map. Okay, cool. Oh no, I didn't mean to take the blue page. Oh well. We'll just do Akinar first. Interestingly, you took the time to place little mats on the floor here. That seems like a little more detail than he typically fusses with. Your bed is grody looking. Very grody. And I'm done. I don't want to come here. Oh cool, you can see the water sliding down the walls from when this place was filled up with water and dripping off the ceiling. Interesting effect. Oh good heavens, what would happen if you were in your bed chamber and someone changed the switches that pumps water out of these tunnels? You would be trapped in here forever. That's a terrifying thought. Is it just me, or does it seem to be brighter? I don't think I remember seeing any kind of light in the sky before. It's very odd looking. Alright, let's try pushing the left switch. Okay, left switch clears out this place. Oh, but it's so dark. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, wow. Okay, good. I have a flashlight. Whoa. This is amazing looking. How did Atris build this? It's actually kind of creepy feeling, being underwater like this. What's to prevent those fish from breaking through the windows? Whew. Fast fish. And we have a table. And we can't seem to interact with the table. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, that was switch on the left. Let's try switch on the right. Oopsie. Get in the room, please. Drain. A chest with a... Huh. Okay, so it's filled with water. Why can't I click on it? It just keeps wanting me to look at that one side. Okay, well now that we've drained all the water out of it, that was probably keeping it heavy. Or keeping it sunk. Let's close this and see what happens when we turn the water back on. Aha! Haha, so the box or the chest floats now that it's filled with air instead of water. And we can use this key here to unlock it. Which gives us another key, which we can take up here. Yes. And wow. Whoa! Hey! I lost the key. Now what? I want to see some lightning. Alright. These look like batteries. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're generating some electricity. Charge up these batteries. And I don't remember what it does. Just something special. I'm going to hear a little ding sound when it's done, but I don't think it's going to do that. Let's see. How long do these batteries last? Well, first of all, the lighthouse is now shining its beacon. Did it affect anything in here? We have some lights. Okay, that's nice. You can see. But we still can't see in here. It's still dark. Okay, good. Now we have some lights in here. So let's see if we notice anything different with the electricity on when we go into the tunnels. Oh yeah, okay. So before, we could not see this in the dark. It wasn't lit up. Let's go in and see. I came from there. That must lead to the tunnel where Hakanar's thing is. Alright, and what are you for? Oh dear. Oh dang. I did something wrong. Did I just cause all the lights to go out because I did that? Oh, come on. I want my flashlight. Give me my flashlight. How do I get out? No, that goes down. This goes up. No? The lighthouse is still... No, it's not. It's not still blinking. Well, good grief. Is dead already? Alright, I'm gonna fast forward through this. Alright, let's try this again. Now, if I remember correctly, that compass rose is supposed to make you think of the degrees of a circle, I think. Yes. So anyway, it ties into this telescope. You're supposed to point the telescope at the only thing that really stands out in this entire landscape, and that is the blinking lighthouse beacon. Which, no, get back here. Which is at 135. I'm gonna write that down so don't forget. I'm assuming that 0, well, never mind. We'll figure it out. Let's go back down. We'll go back into the tunnels. We'll go back into that secret little tunnel crawl space. The compass rose. Alright, let's see if we can't do this correctly now. Okay, 135. Is this in 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 45, 40, 35, yes? No! Dang it! Alright. Let's try that again. Alright, let me think about this. So this is 360 degrees. So 135 would be... Okay. Alright. I've been staring at this and trying to figure this out, and I don't know if I've worked this out in my head correctly. This is how you're supposed to solve the problem, but this is supposed to be 360 degrees. Yes, that's what the telescope showed, that it went 360 degrees, just like a circle should. So this would be 180 degrees, yes, halfway. So this would be 90 degrees. And then half the distance would be 45 degrees. Yes. And 90 plus 45 is 135. So I'm thinking that must be halfway between 90 and 180. It's 135. Yes. Yay. Someone please tell me how you're supposed to solve that problem, though. I mean, I guess that made sense. It just... I don't know. I felt kind of stupid trying to solve that problem. And I remember now that in years past, I felt kind of stupid trying to solve that problem, because it seemed like something like, oh, a 5th grader would know this. Yes? Okay, I just wasn't close enough to it. Alright, out we go. We seem to have turned on some underwater lights in that other underwater chamber, so I'm a-thinking we now have some underwater lights. Excuse me again. Inside the ship. The ship underwater chamber. I don't see evidence of that from up here, but let's go see. Woohoo! Cool. Wow. I love this room. This is so neat. Oh, that's a big thing. What even is that? That looks like something you would see in Subnautica. That looks like a jellyfish. Stingrays. Or a turtle. Is that a sea turtle? Let's go into the next room. Is that a sea turtle? That might be a sea... No. Not a sea... No. Yes. I think that is a sea turtle. Neat. Cool. Alright. Okay. So we've solved this area, yes? Now, the strange thing is, because we've turned on the lights, for whatever reason, this table now magically reveals a hidden linking book to Myst. So let's go give Akinar his long lost page. Alright, you have all of your pages now. What you gotta say?
Hello, I'm Akinar. I'm glad to see that you've returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you. Began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of mist. He hoarded riches for himself. My father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of mist, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of mist. He burned their forest. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. Completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had one brother. When I finally found him, there was Cirrus also, talking cleverly. The lying tongue of a serpent. He had convinced Father that it was I who destroyed the ages. He convinced Father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked Father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he planned. And his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies, and so in dying, Father imprisoned us both. Unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you what I say is true. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father. His murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It's the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf that's in this library. On the far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burnt books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. And do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go.
Dang, that's interesting. Alright, what did he say? I kind of tuned out for a second there. He said a book on the far right that looked burnt, and he said it was full of patterns. This is it. But which one did he say? I thought I heard the number 58. I'm not sure. If I open it again, will it go back? Okay. We'll leave it there on 58. And let's, while we're here, look at Stoneship Age. That is not Stoneship Age. That's not Stoneship Age. That's not Stoneship. How about the one that has it written on the binder? On the spine. Alright. Okay. Pause it if you want to read each page as I flip through it. Oh my goodness! Here were the constellations! If I'd only looked at this. Why didn't I do that first? Oh well, I guess I did just fine without it. That would have been nice to have read beforehand, yes? Alright, now, let's go back and get that red page. Alright, I'm gonna pay attention this time and hear what he said about the book, the pattern number.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Sirius. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Achenar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Achenar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Achenar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, entrapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves. This library, which is mostly burned but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released, and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
Cool. Well, both brothers' stories continue to conflict with one another when it revolves around who destroyed the worlds of Myst, the ages of Myst. They each blame the other. And they also each blame the other for killing their father. At least Achenar blames Cirrus. Cirrus seemed to indicate that his father just got lost somewhere and died and never came back. But they both agree that this book on page 158 holds the key to their freedom. Let's see. This is taking a long time to get there. I wish I could just hold it, long press it, but I can't do that. 158. And don't you just love camera phones? Camera phones were not around when this game was first released, but now you can just take a quick little picture of that and be able to use it and not have to come back and look at that book ever again. But it is late for me. I'm actually going to end my video here because we've kind of reached the end of the game. This is kind of the end sequence. Anyway, the other thing that both of the brothers agreed upon was that there is a green book. This is the fireplace, by the way. We'll explore it in the next video. But there is a green book stored away somewhere inside the fireplace, and they both agreed that if we click on it, we will be trapped just like they are. So that's very interesting. Interesting to note. Alright, so next time we come back, we will explore the fireplace and we'll see what we find in there. Will we release the brothers? I don't know. You shall see. Alright, have a good night. Bye.